Hey, kids, and welcome to our podcast.
Where it's just two girls just talking about being bros.
Honestly, welcome back.
New week, new us.
Sorry for my weird breathing in that moment. I was like, I don't know what that was about.
It's
Also, I don't know why. So you always move our tech around, and it throws me off.
We'd like to keep you on your toes. Guys, we're both wearing purple today. So cute.
If you cut that out, there's no way that I will ever know.
Yeah.
Because I very rarely listen to the podcast.
We should do that. We should do a quality assurance check and go back and listen to all of them. Because who knows what we said back in the day.
Honestly,
nothing horrible, but like embarrassing probably.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. The whole first podcast.
Oh.
It's what, like an hour, not 45 minutes of nonstop embarrassment, but it's also hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyways, folks, we're back. We're back in the studio, baby.
And we have something fun planned today. I'm just transitioning to it right away because it's time sensitive.
True, yeah. Time is ticking.
So guys, as you know, if you've ever been on our channel before, you know we are the biggest Tim Hortons fans ever.
You know it.
We love Tim's. We always have Tim's. We go there. It's like our go-to. Like, honestly, I don't know if it's normal, but like whenever...
Absolutely not.
Right? The amount we go to it, because like whenever like, oh, I'm like hungry or like we want a snack or whatever, we just go to Tim's. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, anytime, any day. It's always, it's just a default.
Money. I need a coffee? Yeah. Tim's.
Easy
money.
But then I feel like sometimes when I suggest, oh, let's go to Tim's, everyone's kind of like judging me.
Yeah, people see it's low end because it's like cheap or whatever. But I was like, that's why I can afford it.
And that's why you can afford so much of it.
All right,
but Tim Hortons, anyone who's in America who doesn't know that's listening, it's basically like your Dunkin' Donuts, but way better. No offense. But they also have food too. They have lots of like lunch options and breakfast options, but they've also started expanding into the product market. They have cereal, they have chewy bars, merch, and one of their most recent additions, guys, right before literally right when we went on the cleanse, they released this. So we're a little bit late to the game, but here we are.
Yep.
They released an ice cream line.
Yeah. They've got 5 flavors. Let's pull them up right now.
And they're all flavors based on their famous donuts, by the way, or treats. So we got double chocolate donut. I don't know where we're gonna put them.
I'm gonna hold.
We got.
I almost dropped it.
Birthday cake Timbits.
Okay.
And then we got apple fritter.
Okay, I'm balancing this on my head. This one's in shot. Okay, and then you can take the other 2, right?
Okay. Yeah. And then we got fruit explosion, which is one of their muffin ones, and then we have salted caramel ice cap.
Okay, so we're excited. We're gonna dive in. We're gonna taste all 5 of them, and then obviously rank them.
Exactly.
Because I mean, there's no point in tasting a bunch of stuff you're not gonna rank.
Exactly.
It.
This, and we're gonna be honest with you. We love Tim. We love him, but we're gonna be honest with you. If the flavor's garbage, we're gonna tell you.
We're gonna tell you that it's garbage. Okay, so let's save the 2 that we think is gonna be best for last. So these 2. And then the cappuccino, and let's get these ones out of the way.
Okay, so do you start fruit? You want to start apple fritter? You're gonna go right into apple fritter.
We can throw this away right away. Okay.
Okay.
It's not gonna depend. People are gonna be like, "You didn't try it when it was cold." Yeah, we did. Unfortunately.
This is the best review yet.
Yo, we're taking me back to my ice cream scooping roots.
She's a professional at this, guys.
Literally. Oh. Okay, we smell test. Smell test.
Smells
like nothing.
Smells like basic vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into it. Wait, how did they describe it? They describe it as apple spice. I don't even like apple flavored things.
I hate apple flavored things.
Apple spice flavored ice cream with apple pieces and brown sugar cinnamon ripple. Ugh. Okay, these are soft. Honestly, we might.
That's a big scoop.
You're right. But we need it to taste it all.
Yeah, you need to get the cinnamon swirl.
Yo, I used to sell a flavor like this. It took 3 months to sell. The season was only 2 months long. Okay. Get rid of that. I want that out of my sight immediately.
Okay.
Ready?
No, not ready yet.
Get that cinnamon swirl.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Okay. Ready?
No, wait. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Yo, I gotta give it to them. Like the cinnamon swirl apple, it's on point. It tastes exactly like the apple fritter.
That's the worst part.
I hate it though. But
Yeah, same. That's why I grimaced, because it's like I literally just tasted exactly why I hate apple fritters.
you know, it's not horrible.
Oh.
Because maybe because it's like the ratio, there's so much vanilla to like the tiny swirl that like balances.
The worst part is the apple chunks. Who wants to eat a soggy apple chunk?
Guys, I think I might also be a little biased because I love dessert.
Yeah.
Like actually I hate apple pie. To be honest, that's the one dessert I won't eat. Apple pie, apple cake, apple fritters. I don't like apple things.
Really. Actually, there's one Ukrainian apple cake that actually I will eat because it's pretty good. But again, I mostly eat it for the cake part.
You really gave me half a scoop, sorry.
Roll back the part where she says she loves dessert. Okay.
Out of 10? Are we going to rank it out of 10 now, or are we going to do a final
I'll
rank
give it
later?
a 3. It kind of tastes like Applejack cereal. With cinnamon, like, it's just fine. I hate the apple chunks. So.
To be honest, I'm going to give it a 5. I think
But you like apple flavored things more than me. I don't even like apple juice.
that's true. I don't
like
like apple
apples.
things though.
Well, that's why I don't like apple flavored things. It's because I like...
But I don't mind this. But I think it's because it's like the vanilla kind of, so it's not bad.
Maybe.
Okay. Next, fruit
Let's crack this
explosion.
open.
Should we use the same spoon?
Yeah, because this is a throwaway flavor. We know it's gonna be garbage too. Okay. Okay. Smell check. Smell check. You can smell this one's a little berry. Still not much though.
I just pull up my nose in that.
Bon appetit.
I like smells the cinnamon. I don't
Good
know
thing-
why.
Again, why do I? Because you need the bits.
Yeah.
And okay. These are getting pretty soft, so we gotta hurry. Okay. I think I got all the bits in there for you.
Is there cake
It's
pieces
like-
in it too? Oh, you read the description.
Oh my gosh, this is huge. Yeah, I have to read the description. Give me a sec. Put that away. Fruit explosion. Delicious ice cream with muffin-style pieces and fruit explosion ripple.
I appreciated the fact they put the muffin style pieces.
Of course.
That's,
If they didn't, they'd
Yeah.
be buffoons. Okay, ready?
No, wait. Okay.
Okay,
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Honestly, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the ice cream actually has a flavor this time, rather than just being like plain vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
I like the muffin pieces, but they're nothing special.
It tastes like something. I don't...
They taste like blueberry cheesecake ice cream.
Like, I wouldn't say it necessarily tastes like the fruit explosion muffin.
Oh
It
yeah.
has remnants of it. But it tastes really like something I've had before. But I can't put my finger on it.
It tastes like a cheesecake ice cream.
Maybe. It's not bad either.
Yeah. This one I'd give a 5.
I'd give it a
Like
6.
I wouldn't seek it out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd eat it, and it would be good. It's just the bits are a little too soggy. Like I prefer like a bit that you can bite into.
Mm-hmm.
The fruit flavor, I don't know what kind of fruit it is, so I don't like that.
Sperry.
And the ice cream is like okay, so I give it a 5. It's a pass for sure.
Yeah, I'd say... Yeah, I'd give it I think I'm happy with my 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, we're doing salted caramel ice cap flavored ice cream with salted caramel flakes and ripple.
Ice cap flavored ice cream.
I like ice caps. I love ice caps.
We're moving
and I
away from
love
the
salted
vanilla.
Caramel. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Smell test.
Well, of course. There's that coffee that we love. Oh, can you give me a napkin?
Oh yeah, I was smelling the ice cream.
I don't.
That does smell like an ice cap to a
Yeah.
tea. They're doing.
So the
You know
flavor's
what?
there.
I think I'm gonna go get a fruit explosion muffin tomorrow and have because the center might be. I just might be thinking of the center might be identical to that flavor. Is it? I don't remember. I've been having it in a while.
It might be identical. Yeah.
Yeah, right? That's why I've tasted it before. Because I've had it.
Okay. Oh, there's bits.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I tried to give you a small piece, but that's why I saw the bits. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like hard caramel bits.
I think that's what it said, didn't it?
I don't
Salted
remember.
caramel bits.
I don't remember what you said. I got excited. Ice cap flavored ice cream.
Ice cap flavored ice cream with salted caramel flakes. Yeah, and ripple.
Ah, dope.
I love a good caramel flavored.
Yeah,
thing.
it's gonna be hard to mess this one up.
Yeah.
But how popular is caramel coffee? Not that popular, to be honest. Flavored ice cream.
Oh, not flavored ice cream.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I know caramel coffee is popular.
Okay, ready?
Ready? Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Not what I was expecting. The smell is way more coffee than the flavor. It's more of like an afterthought.
I was gonna say, I can only taste coffee. I don't taste any caramel. Like
It's a coffee flavored ice cream with caramel bits.
Yeah, but like with the vanilla and fruit explosion, you can still taste the fruit. Like I can't even taste any
The fruit
caramel.
was a ripple. It wasn't a fruit flavored ice cream.
Yeah, but I just can't taste any caramel at all. Like the caramel bits taste like nothing. They just add texture.
Yes, but we didn't get part of the ripple. Oh shoot, did I? Oh, I didn't spill on the bird.
Another napkin. Another napkin.
Yeah, I need another napkin. What does it look like? I'm having fun. I guess bring it back. Let's see if there's a caramel ripple. Because I scooped into it the first scoop possible, but maybe we're biased without the ripple because they did say there's a ripple. But immediately if we took 2 scoops and no ripple, not a good sign.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
We're digging.
Okay. Jeez, you literally pulled away moments before I was gonna hit your bowl.
Okay. You can taste it in the ripple.
Yeah? Okay, that's what I figured. I was like, but clearly I just need to increase the ripple amount because if we had 2 scoops and no ripple, it's kind of a lag.
This is weird though, because now that the ripple, I can only taste caramel, I can't taste coffee at all.
Well, yeah, because the ice cream isn't, like, you have actual caramel, so you should have actual coffee in your ice cream.
But I can't take, like, I like to taste all my flavors. For example, when I first ate this, it reminded me of, shoot, I forget the brand of, but it's a frozen yogurt brand of ice cream in, like, the navy containers. I don't know. It's frozen yogurt in the navy containers. I forget the name. I'll put out a picture. But there's this flavor called cappuccino, and it's cappuccino ice cream with like chocolate chips in it, and you can taste both the cappuccino and the chocolate. And I love that. Like for this, you can either go one or the other. But it's still good.
Yeah, I'd give this one a 6.
I'd give it a 7.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I'd give it a 7.
Like
Only
it's definitely,
6?
I like it better than the fruit explosion, but no, the coffee isn't strong enough objectively. Has nothing to do with, I still could taste some coffee with the caramel, but it's my issue just more lies in the fact that you can't, it's, how are you going to name yourself an ice cap thing when you're not even going to
they need more coffee. Why
didn't
they make a coffee flavor? Like
because everyone does it.
I guess.
But I was like, you're Tim Hortons, you're iconic, you can. Yeah. But I think they probably were like, oh, shoot to the younger crowd and go with coffee ice cap, or sorry, ice cap instead of that.
Yeah. Because I love a good coffee ice cream. I'm a
okay,
sucker.
now we're doing the birthday cake donut.
Okay, it smells like vanilla.
It kind of looks like a tub of confetti icing. But anyway, so this one is birthday cake flavored ice cream with rainbow sprinkles and donut style pieces.
Oh, I love raw dough.
Donut. Where do they say raw dough?
Oh, but like, you know what I mean.
Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so messy. Yeah. Start putting it away. Thank you.
Love their packaging. Look at their little whatever, seal. Has little Canada
Fair, except
maple leaf heart and ice cream.
Okay, ready? You're supposed to put it away.
Someone else, look, admiring the packaging. I like the different colored lids for each flavor. That's a really nice touch. Okay, birthday
3,
cake.
2, 1, let's go.
Ugh.
Ugh.
It just tastes like vanilla.
I wish. The flavoring they put in this to make it taste that much creamier and like thicker. Oh no.
But see, the thing I hate birthday cake flavors for the most part.
I like birthday cake flavored things for the most part. This is awful.
It tastes like straight up like vanilla ice cream, and then they dumped vanilla, like the bottle of vanilla, in it on top.
Ew, that's bad.
I don't taste any remnants of birthday.
And I do not like the donut pieces.
It's not my birthday.
It's too... What?
It's not my birthday when I eat this. When you eat this, you want to be transported to your birthday, and you're not. Is it your birthday? Would you be crying on your birthday?
I would. This was my cake, I would. Okay? Awful. Honestly, give it a 4.
Yeah, it might be worse than the apple one, not gonna lie.
Honestly, I might give it a 3. It's just as unpleasant as the other one.
What did I rate apple? I rate apple a 5. I give this 4. I would pick somehow, some way, I would pick apple fritter over a birthday cake if it was in my freezer.
Yeah, this was really bad.
It was not
This
good.
just tastes like straight sugar. Honestly, I might give it a 2.
Oh,
I gave 3. I gave 3 to apple fritter,
Yeah.
and this has to be a 2. It's worse
yeah,
than
that's
apple
a big
fritter.
disappointment.
I was expecting us to fight over that one. Like,
Yeah.
for like who's gonna take it home. So hopefully this one isn't a letdown. Otherwise, this is just me.
I have such
embarrassing.
big hopes for it.
So next we have double chocolate donut. We have chocolate ice cream with chocolate donut style pieces and fudge ripple.
Guys, I have such high hopes for this.
Okay, this one has a good chocolate smell. Some chocolate ice creams. Listen,
Oh.
working at a chocolate ice cream shop, an ice cream shop, you learn the ins and outs of chocolate ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
This looks so far like a decent. What am I getting? Is that ripple or is that chunk? Whatever.
Oh, I'm excited. Guys, if you know me,
Okay,
you know.
here, I'm giving you more.
Yeah, you are.
because this is.
If you know me, you know that the double chocolate donut is my favorite donut by far at
Oh,
Tim
we need
Hortons.
to talk about that in a second. Okay.
Oh, it is my favorite donut by a long shot. So I'm super excited for this. And also, I love chocolate, and I am very particular with chocolate ice cream because you can have good chocolate ice cream and
Yeah.
bad chocolate ice cream.
That's how I feel. I can eat a good chocolate ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
I've eaten like the chocolate ice cream we had at our shop. That was good chocolate ice cream. I would actually sometimes at times would crave it. Like the chocolate peanut butter would hit so good. Okay, ready?
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay,
It's not bad.
the chocolate ice cream is good. I don't think I got any pieces.
Oh, you need to get some good. Oh, whatever that ripple thing was.
Bring it back.
Oh, oh my god! It tastes just like the freaking chocolate donut.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it tastes good.
It tastes good. It tastes great. It tastes better than the donut.
No, the piece.
Oh, okay.
The piece. It tastes like a chunk of that icing. Guys, I was gonna say, the chocolate ice cream, it's good. I've had better chocolate ice cream on its own, like regardless of the pieces.
Yeah.
But together, so good. So good. Yo, it tastes like brownie bits. Oh my god.
They're a bit dry.
I don't
shame.
care.
But
I don't taste it.
okay.
Oh my god, when you get the icing pieces.
This was by far the best.
Oh my god, I love it.
Okay, before we give our numerical ratings, go toss them in the freezer. They're literally liquid. Okay, we're back, people.
Yeah. I've had some time for it to settle as I went up to my freezer to put it away. I really like that one.
Yeah.
I really
That one is
like
good.
that one. They nailed that one on the head. Like the pieces inside, there's some of the dry donut part, whatever, the donut
bits,
part.
yeah.
And then there's some like icing bits. Like if you
Yeah,
know,
'cause it's a fudge ripple, yeah.
yeah, if you know the double chocolate donut, you know that the best part of the double chocolate donut is that icing. And there's no other donut in Tim Hortons that does the icing like that. Oh,
You good?
No, it just makes me so happy, and that was really good. Like
Yeah.
the chocolate on its own ice cream, it was good. I've had a bit
It's on,
better.
it's on the better end.
Yeah, I've had like a
For like a non-gourmet ice cream,
yeah,
that's,
I'll give
like,
it
pretty good.
It doesn't taste like no offense, I love you, Chapman, but if you taste like chocolate Chapman, it has like a
All
certain
of Chapman's ice cream is garbage,
Yeah.
man. Ugh.
but you know it has a certain fake chocolate taste. Like it's all fake chocolate.
It's all it's weak
Yeah,
chocolate. Like
you know?
like they put like 2 pieces of chocolate in it, and I'm like, you can still taste that you guys just used a vanilla base and just tossed chocolate in it. Like it's not good at all.
Yeah, it's good chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
And then just the icing bits. Ooh, there was a piece of plastic and I saw that
Yum.
from the tag. Yeah, the icing bits. Oh my god, when you take a bite with all 3.
Yeah, it's definitely on the sweeter end. Like if you like those 3 things,
Me.
so what would you rate it? You didn't give it a rating.
In terms of just the Tims alone, it would be a 10. But if I'm putting
Oh.
it in general, like I was rating everything in general compared to like other
Yeah,
ice creams,
yeah.
I'm giving it 8.5.
Oh, okay.
It's really high up there.
I'd give it an 8. So it was it definitely hands down the only edible one of the 4. The ice cap one maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd have a scoop if you were asking me. You know, if
Yeah.
you had it in your freezer and you're like, you want a scoop? I'd have a scoop. Would I be at home and have a scoop of ice cream? Only if it was the only thing in there.
How we divided these up to go
I
home.
think you're getting all of them. Because I feel like obviously you're getting the chocolate one. That's not like
Yeah,
there's
sorry.
no. It's not fair for me to take it.
You can
And
take
then the
salted
price,
caramel.
the price of taking the birthday cake and the apple fritter is also that you get the fruit explosion and the other one. So
Well, Gus has already chowing down the birthday cake.
yeah, so
we're-
I feel like it's balanced perfectly. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I'd give it an 8. The donut chunks though, I don't like any of their chunks. None of their chunks. They were either soggy or dry completely. Like the chocolate one, it was dry. Ugh, so unpleasant because it's like you're eating a mouthful of wet ingredients, and then this thing is like the Sahara Desert. Excuse you. I don't like that I had to go in for a second scoop just to get any sort of ripple and
Usually,
or chunk.
I mean, at the top, I gotta give it to them because even when I
I took it after you.
I had Ben and Jerry's this weekend, and same thing. The top, there's
I know,
not.
but you took in the top, and I took
you
the
gotta
next
do at least
scoop.
4 scoops before you get to the center.
No, but you got some, so it's
Yeah.
like it's just a little too uneven. You know, it's like if you have to dig deep, fine. But if you have some on top, make sure the next scoop has some too. But yeah, so I'd give it an 8. But definitely like that's good. Like if someone's like, oh, I have that, like I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll have some. You
it's
know,
so
like
good.
I'll be like, could I have some? You know,
I haven't had because I haven't had an ice cream that's had that kind of texture of it tastes like the icing from the double chocolate donut.
wait, but I brought you chocolate caramel brownie before.
Yeah, but that's different. Like the brownie texture compared to that icing, like it's more like when I first took a bite, I had a piece of the donut part, and I was like, "Oh, it tastes like the brownie."
Well, I
but
guess
when I
it's
tasted
caramel.
the whatever fudge ripple thing, I've never had a texture like that in ice cream, and it was so good, and I loved it. So Tim,
understand.
you killed it with double chocolate.
That was
donut.
good. That was good.
Let me say,
I'll give them that. The rest of them were awful. Oh my
I
gosh,
mean,
do not buy them. They're not
if
worth it.
you like dessert. Any of them are edible except the birthday cake. I would rather buy.
Yeah, that one.
I
That's
would
the
never buy
only
that.
inedible one.
Yeah.
The apple fritter one isn't pleasant,
Yeah.
but genuinely birthday cake.
it was
donut,
fine.
That one really is inedible.
Mine
like
is
that,
birthday cake. They all were fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was. Thanks for coming along
Yeah.
with us. Let us know what you think. If you agree with us, think we're crazy.
Try them out.
But yeah, we just had to give it a shot.
I'm waiting months for that.
My stomach hurts so much right now from all that ice cream. I'm like seeing double right now. Yo,
a
okay.
little loopy.
Do you know what's crazy? Okay, so I don't know if anyone has been watching like for a while, you maybe remember this story, but do you remember the story I told you? I know I told in the podcast, I can't remember if I just told you one-on-one also, that I had something stuck in my foot, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And turns out it was like a weird black hair.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Today, I remember I was like sitting talking with my family or something, or like I was on the phone. And I was on the phone and I was like, oh, there's like a hair on my hand, whatever. But I was like, oh, just like, I guess it just stuck to me. And I like thought I like wiped it away. And then later, I'm like walking around, whatever. I've moved from the scenario that I initially was in. And I'm like moving around, whatever, all this stuff. Like I had like put like lotion on my hands. Like I washed my hands. All sorts of things were done. And then like one time I sit down and I look at my hand and I'm like, there's another hair. Cause it was like pretty long. And I was like, that's weird. Like it doesn't look like a fine hair or anything. Like it looks like a pretty thicker. So it's heavy. So it's going to fall off naturally. And then I look and I like brush away and it's not going. And I was like, excuse you? And then I look closer and it was literally here in my thumb. Actually, I don't remember which one. One of my thumbs. It was like the very crevice of it. And I look, and this thing was like 3 millimeters in my skin, like sideways. And then like this much, okay, not that much. This much of it was hanging out. Like, what is this? Like a centimeter? 2? Couple centimeters was hanging out. And I had to like pull it, and it like hurt. I was like, what is this? So if anyone knows, again,
Yeah.
please tell me why a thick black hair or fiber
thicker than a hair.
is
It's
in my
fiber.
skin, and it like stayed there. So I
Yeah.
don't know where it came from. Like I thought it like, and I had one in my heel before, so I don't know
I had
what's
one
going
too.
on.
Because I remember you told me that story, and I remember a couple months later, the same thing happened to me.
Yeah. So what the heck is that?
Where
like,
did they come from? And it
that
does
was-
hurt.
Oh, I really hate that because I don't know what the heck it is. It's literally like, besides me and you, I haven't seen anyone else have this problem before. So I was just like shocked. Like I just couldn't believe that was what happened.
Yeah, I remember it because I remember you told that story. And then it happened to me, and it hurt. I was like, can a hair hurt or like a fiber hurt that much? It does. It does.
And I've had splinters before where like it hurts when it's in your hand,
Yeah.
But when you take it out, you feel relief. The only
Yeah.
pain is like if you have to like dig it out. But like when you pull it out, it's like fine. This, it like hurts as it's coming out.
Yeah.
What is that about? So genuinely, if someone does know what
Please.
it's about, please leave a comment down below. And when you're there, don't forget to subscribe and give this video
Exactly.
a big thumbs up.
Heck
Before I forget, we might as
Oh.
well get into it and go with song of the week. You know, since my phone's out and I'm gonna remember.
Do you have one? It's 50-50.
Do I have
Actually,
one?
70-40. You used to be 60. You used to be 60-30. You're the 30.
70-40? Those don't add up. That's more than
Oh,
110.
70-30, 60-40.
There
Sorry,
you
my
go.
bad.
Still rude. I'm kidding. Yeah, I have one.
Good.
So rude of her. Toxic behavior. Mine, ooh. I had a bunch that were really good. Maybe we'll go first. Okay, we'll start with I Wanted My Heart to Break by Teddy. And I guess maybe it's I don't think it's that sad. Like the title sounds sad. So like the lyrics I think is kind of saying like he thought that they were going to be forever. So like he wanted to be sad or whatever. Like, and people told him like he's going to get over it and he didn't want that. You know, type thing. So I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it's a new take on a traditional love story, like the lyrics. But I was like, again, the beat is a bop, and that's why I'm listening.
That's why she's here.
That's why I tuned in, is because the beat's a bop. So, dude,
Fair.
I really like that song. So
Very fair.
that's my song of the week. Like I listened to it like literally, genuinely on repeat, straight up.
Fair. I will
yeah.
check it out.
You better.
Mine is She's All I Want to Be by Tate McRae. I've been singing that to you all night.
You were.
I've been
I was
singing
like,
it all
I know
day.
what her song of the
I've been
week's gonna
listening
be.
to it to all the past couple of days. I've really got into that song. It's been out for a bit. But,
Did it make you think about me?
yeah. Like she's all I
I'm-
want to be.
I'm all you want to be.
Yeah. You know what's
You want to be me when you grow up.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Will I get there?
A mess.
No. A wonderful lady.
Oh my gosh. Call me something. Ugh. That's the worst thing you could have called me.
I'm not a wonderful lady, a horrible lady.
Yeah. A wonderful lady? You think that's what I want to be called?
Yeah. It's what you're all now. But you know what's crazy?
What?
So Tate McRae,
Yeah.
huge artist now, especially in Canada because she's Canadian, so she gets played on the radio all the time.
She's Canadian?
Yeah,
I didn't
that's why
know
I'm like, do you listen to the radio? I don't know. But if you go on the radio, it's like she's on so often because they have like their quota of like Canadian artists that they play per day. But rightfully so. I'm not taking that credit away from her.
Your face accelerated toward your microphone.
Because I don't want people think I'm coming for Tate McRae because I love Tate McRae. So what I'm saying was crazy. So back in the day, like in high school, what I watched. Huh?
You McRae for Tate McRae.
I go McCrazy.
Go McRae for
Going
Tate.
Tate.
I'm gonna make you a shirt like that.
Please. Oh, you should. Or she came to Toronto recently, but it was on a dancing day, so like I didn't even think to buy tickets. And also it was a GA, and I'm like not too comfortable going with GA yet.
Yeah.
Literally, like everyone got COVID from it, and I was like, okay, fair. But I would have loved. I'm thinking I'm gonna regret not going. Anyways.
Well, she'll definitely have concerts again.
She will.
We're gonna travel. Does she have any other concerts in her near area?
Imagine if she's going to Chicago when we're in Chicago.
Yo,
Yo,
that's ideal.
that's
We're
a
gonna
vibe.
snag tickets.
That'd be a vibe. But anyways, so in high school, what I watched on YouTube, I was obsessed, and I still kind of am, with watching like dance videos. So like, I don't know, like duos and like special, like I would go watch like basically I'd find like someone. I don't know if The Next Step was a big show in Canada, and there's this dancer on there called Briar Nolette. So like I started like watching like her solos because she not only does she dance for the show, but she dances like herself, and she used to do competition. So I'd start watching those, then I'd deep dive into these competition dance videos and whatnot. And one of the dances that I was obsessed with watching, or a couple of them, was Tate McRae. And I found her. She was first a dancer. And I found her, and I watched all, and I really liked her dance style. So I'd go deep dive to her dances. Right, this is years ago. And then I kept kind of following her because again, like I've always watched dance videos. So you know, like I've always check in on them once in a while. I go through my phases. And then I also watched So They Think You Can Dance, and they did a So They Think You Can Dance kids year, and Tate McRae was on it competing. And I was like, oh my god, I know her because I watch
Her videos.
So then I went back and I was like, I'm gonna watch her again. And I saw she posts covers and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Whatever. Again, watched her So They Think You Can Dance. Flash forward, a couple years later, to present day, she's like huge artist now. Like one of the You Broke Me First is like one of the most streamed songs like last year.
Yeah.
Like it's just crazy that like I watched her for years.
Yeah, that must be insane.
Like, and then she's on the radio like nonstop now. It's like it's insane.
Just like that. Literally.
Like, that and like Ariana Grande too. Both like
that's
I can't
insane.
believe like they're the only two people who I've been there like since the beginning, like before they were huge, and like it's just crazy to like think.
No,
and,
yeah,
like,
that's
look back
wild.
to where they are.
I don't think I've ever seen her yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you. But no, other artists. I follow like a bunch of small artists on TikTok too. I'd love to see them blow up. That'd be cool.
You never know.
Exactly. Literally,
Like,
you never know what's gonna
Especially
happen.
TikTok these days, like anyone can go. Anyone.
Exactly.
Anywhere.
Damn. Yeah. No, I've seen like I like her songs.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I've heard a couple times on the radio.
She
Actually,
has a really different voice.
yeah. Do you know one song they've been playing a ton on the radio? And I'm not complaining. I think this may have been one of my song of the weeks. Woman by Doja Cat.
Yeah.
They just like play like back to back, and I was like, you're kind of screwing Doja Cat here in the long run because everyone's gonna get sick of this song. Like I'm not someone who can get sick of songs really. Like as you know, I probably have listened to Stay like 2,500 times.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I know a lot of people like start disliking artists and songs simply based on the fact that it's like, oh, it's overplayed, and I get it like to a certain extent, but I'm like, that doesn't mean the song's bad.
Yeah.
Someone was trying to convince me. They're like, oh, what song was it? I think maybe it was one of Harry Styles' songs. I think Watermelon Sugar
I could see
or
that.
Golden or Adore You. One of those three because
Yeah,
they were really
they
played. They
them
played
on-
that a ton, and like it was popular on TikTok and stuff like that. So they were playing it a ton on the radio. And someone's like, "Oh, the song's not that good," and I was like, "Stop, rethink what you just said."
Yeah.
And stop mistaking words for something. Like, stop mistaking concept because I'm like, just because it's overplayed
Doesn't mean it's
doesn't
bad.
mean that the song's bad.
Yeah.
Like, and just because you don't want to hear it doesn't mean the song's bad.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was like, oh, come on. Like, please. So that's what irks me. Where I was like, why are you guys doing this to Doja Cat? She also has so many fire songs where I'm like,
She does.
if you really want to like boost Doja's pockets or something, I don't know, like you really want to play Doja Cat, like, why don't you play like she almost every single one of her songs is a banger.
Literally, it's kind of scary.
Like genuinely, like she has like hit after hit after hit. So I'm
Yeah.
like, you can literally just like shuffle play her freaking discography, and you
I'm-
got a guaranteed win.
You know, I'm willing to say this. I'm willing to go out there, guys. She might be one of the best artists of our generation.
Oh yeah,
Like,
hands down. Her range is insane. Like her songs, like they go from like one area of music to a completely other one, and she's great live.
Yeah.
She's a great performer.
Yeah.
Like she's
Great,
also just
yeah.
hilarious. Like just how she is on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
Like she's just hilarious. I'd say I agree with you. I
like,
wouldn't fight you on that.
It's insane. Like every song, like, banger after banger. Like her stage presence, performance, like
Yeah, to the point where I was shocked that she didn't get like Artist of the Year.
'cause the Grammys are fake.
I get it, but I'm like, you guys aren't even trying to hide how fake you are at this
No.
point. Like, you guys are shamelessly
No, I didn't. Yeah.
covering how, like, that's the point where I was like, you guys are full on not even hiding that
No.
you guys
No,
are.
I didn't even watch the Grammys because I
Yeah.
was like, there's no point. It's ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
it's like, again, we talked about it last year, but like it's like, what are the parameters? Like how are like it's so like, what is it based on? It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. Is it based on streams? If it's based on streams, why isn't BTS winning their category? If it's
Yeah.
not based on streams, fine. If it's based on, I don't know, like then it's like, who has
Yeah.
the right to judge the quality? You know what I mean? It's just such a
Yeah.
It's all publicity.
It's so
stunt,
stupid.
but-
Yeah, but even, like just with that, I'm like, you guys are outright saying like we're just kind of freestyling it. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, we're not actually measuring anything. We're just like picking names out of a hat at this point because
Yeah.
like you guys are not going based on actual facts. But
No.
we digress. But anyways, yeah, I love Doja Cat. Honestly, I'm sad that we don't get to go to her
I'm
concert.
so we might have to try to do a JB.
Yo, honestly, I'm
camping
down.
out.
For Doja, 100%.
Yeah, like,
I know
guys,
she's gonna put on a great. That's how I feel
I
about
really-
Justin Bieber though
yeah.
too. Where I'm like, he can put on a show, like regardless if people like claim like he doesn't like you don't like his music or whatever. I'm like, he still put on a great show. Like, and I feel like that's not for a lot of artists. Where like, okay, they can have good music, but like,
yeah.
I've seen some big performers now who like, oh, don't get me wrong, now.
Yeah.
Some artists,
Some people are meant to
amazing,
perform, yeah.
amazing, but like they've improved.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, okay, at least there's improvement. But some, I'm like, it's still bad to watch. But anyways.
Yeah, I want to go so bad, guys. Because like it's Doja Cat in the weekend.
Yeah,
and I'm so upset because I had weekend tickets for whatever 2021, I guess, and then I was like, oh, maybe they'll let me keep them, and then whatever, like I can just go to when it's rescheduled. But no, they refunded me, and then
so stupid.
It hurt so bad because I did pay, a penny, but compared to what they're selling for this Doja Cat weekend one, it's insane. It's ridiculous that I just can't even believe it.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like if they gave an option, because I get like some people would want the money back. Like, don't get me wrong. I get that, why some people want the money. But I'm like, I feel like they should have given the option, been like, okay, like if you want, you can keep this and transfer. But I was like, it's definitely because they were gonna raise the prices like crazy.
I don't understand too, because he had 2 shows at the Scotiabank Arena, and then he now only has 1 at the Rogers Center. And I get that the Rogers Center holds more people. But the Doja Cat and The Weeknd are big enough to do 2 shows.
Oh, yeah.
Especially since
The Weeknd, 2 huge artists. It's not even one. Yeah. It's not one of them. 2 of them, for sure.
And Toronto is his home.
Yeah.
This is his home. It's his home stop. Why is there only 1 show? Of course it's going to sell out in under 3.5 seconds,
so
and it's full of resellers. I was like, they can do 2 shows.
No problem.
No problem.
Oh, my gosh.
And that makes me mad, but maybe we'll go try to get tickets, but it's going to be harder because it's not Scotiabank.
That's annoying.
But we'll see. Stay tuned, because I would love them to see Doja Cat.
Same. Oh my gosh.
Even The Weeknd. He's a beautiful voice.
Oh, he does. He's
and I feel like he's a pretty good performer. Like he always has good concepts and stuff.
Yeah. He'll put on a show, you know? And even like, for example, everything always comes back to the Weeknd and Garden performance of Save Your Tears Live. Everything's always, all roads point back to that.
I mean,
but even with that, like both of them didn't really do much.
No,
like if you like think about it like objectively, that's what I'm saying. They didn't. Like they just like their confidence, their vocals, their like just their like little dancing killed it. And I was like, yo, like he did phenomenal. I can't.
What I would do to even though Ariana wouldn't be there to hear that live, Save Your Tears. Guys, and oh my god,
I'd probably cry.
He's gonna bring out Drake. It's Toronto. He's gonna bring out Drake, and they're gonna do Crew Up, and I'm not gonna see it live again.
We're gonna get you there.
We need to be there. It's one day before your birthday. It's good. We're gonna get blessed.
Exactly.
That's a sign. That's your birthday gift from the above. Okay?
Yeah. So
it's gonna happen.
And if anyone wants to slap some tickets in our hands, I would not be above.
It's Roxanne's birthday.
Exactly.
Come on. She's not gonna go to the Weeknd and Doja Cat. Ringing her birthday eve.
What else am I doing on my birthday eve? Nothing. Come on, people. Come on. Let's rub our pennies together. Let's all rub our pennies together and make this happen for the 2 of us. Oh yeah. Speaking of rubbing pennies together. I'm gonna be so. I went from being mildly unemployed to being severely employed in the span of like 3 weeks. Not even, honestly, it's like 2 weeks. So, I have I said that I'm gonna be a nanny this summer?
I think so.
But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna be a nanny this summer. I figured I was like, you know what, YOLO, why not? See if it's something I like. It's on my journey of finding out what I want to do for the rest of my life. Why not start there, you know?
Take your time, people.
Exactly. So there's that. So I'm nannying, and it's starting in May. So May, June, July, August. And then, but whilst that, I'm still teaching dance for the month of May, as one does. I'm still tutoring May, June, right? Because school ends in June.
Yeah.
So that's 3 jobs.
Yeah.
And then I got an offer to be a TA again, so that's 4 jobs. And then I got another position that's just like, it's like a part-time throughout the month of like a little bit of month of May, June, July, August. So in the month of May, I have 5 jobs.
And then also layer in the 3 dance practices per week.
4. For the first week, 1 day of teaching, I have 1 day off.
Yeah.
I have 1 day off in the first week of May. Okay?
Yeah.
Good, I'm not TAing then. It starts the second week.
Nice.
TAing's in Mississauga. We live in Etobicoke. Okay? I have to go in person now in TAing, okay? But I also have to be in Etobicoke for nannying. and dancing.
Yeah.
And some tutoring.
Yeah.
And how many kids am I tutoring? I'm glad you asked.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I forgetting someone? I think I am. Oh, and then potentially a 6th.
Nice.
Because I had a 6th, but they're moving away, which I have to tell this story because it's a long one. So I had a 6th. Today was the last day cutting down, and then I have to reschedule them for a 6th. And then, actually, I just remembered, this is more volunteering, but I'm helping a Ukrainian refugee speak English. Or learn English, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Busy girl. Oh, put on our podcast.
Huh? Oh, yeah, podcast.
Although you're kind of clear for the first 2 weeks. So...
But we're gonna get backlog fast. We're gonna get backlog fast.
We need to do something.
Yeah. And then we have. And then how many performances do I have in the month of May?
Yeah.
Just real quick.
3, 4.
1. No, I have 5.
Oh, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the first one, the second one.
Yeah.
The Chicago one.
Oh.
Year end.
Sorry,
and then mine.
Yeah.
That's 5.
That's really fun. Oh yeah, we're going to Chicago.
Yeah. And then we're going to Chicago for the long weekend.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to pre-do one before that.
And then guess what?
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm gonna be going to pick up a bike. Because I don't even have time to bus to all my jobs. I don't even know if I'll be able to dance on Wednesdays anymore. Because that's when TAing is. And I don't think I can get from Mississauga back in time. So, and here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Mississauga Transit. Did I tell the story?
I think so.
Yeah. So I told the story about how I accidentally got to the airport instead of going to Mississauga to get to UTM. Yeah. So I officially hate Mississauga Transit. I always hated it, whatever. It's just my own. It never works out for me. And the TTC is just not that fast. So I'm going to be biking to most of my jobs.
Uber from TA to thing and get them too expensive.
I don't think I can.
Get our dance school too expensive.
Just spend how much money every week. Honestly, I might be there. Like, I might be at that point where I'm like, I might just be Ubering everywhere. But then I'm like, I'm going to go flat broke in no time. Even though I have 5 jobs, it doesn't matter. I will go flat broke.
Uber there.
But yeah, so that's my thing. And
damn.
Yeah, so tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm buying a bike.
Sick.
And I'm gonna test run. But actually, so tomorrow also I'm braiding, shout out our dancing instructor's hair. So I'm picking up the bike, braiding my instructor's hair, somewhere between noon and when do I have tutoring? 4:15. I need to practice my route from home to nannying. But then don't forget, I have to get back. Yeah. So, and then I have to teach dance for 4 or 5 hours.
You can always take the bus and put your bike on the bus.
That's what I was thinking. Worst case scenario, so maybe on the way back I might. But then that's $3 out of the bank account. And the whole reason I have 5 jobs is because I'm broke. So fun times. But yeah, so that's an update. So that's gonna be my life in like 4 days.
You guys get excited for the next podcast to hear how crazy Roxanne's schedule is going. If there is one.
Podcast is just you, and it's just like the shell of me, of a human being. I'm sitting here. I'm like,
whenever you have like a quote, no, you never have a free day, but whenever you have, I'm gonna steal you. Sorry.
Yeah. Gladly though, don't worry. You'll at least pick me. You'll at least save me. What if my dress?
Oh man. Speaking of driving. Is there any final points?
Save me one of my biking trips. That's the thought that just ran through my head.
It's okay, you're likely gonna be jacked.
You probably won't. You won't, because I'm probably going to bike to your place, because I'm probably going to be on the way back from one of my many jobs, and I'm going to have to bike home because you don't have a bike rack on your car. I might buy a bike rack.
Speaking of,
we might put it on your brand new one.
Exactly. Guys, so wow, there's 2 things to this. That I realized the trait of being an impulsive buyer is actually hereditary.
Oh yeah.
Believe it or not, based on the data, because it runs in my family. So long story short, I got an ad for a green iPhone, and I was like, holy smokes, That's beautiful. I'm on a little bit of a green kick right now.
Yeah.
I love green.
It looks great on you.
Yeah, Roxanne complimented me once and never gone back since. So I love green all of a sudden. One of my top 3 favorite colors now. Love most shades. But
most shades of green are like they're appealing to the eye.
I think my favorite is like the sage borderline forest.
That
kind of shade.
That might be my favorite green.
It's a really good one. So I got an ad for this green iPhone, and I was like, holy smokes, I've never seen this green iPhone before, right? Because I knew the 13 came out a couple months back. Never gave it a thought. Didn't want it. Didn't care. I had an iPhone X. It works. No, not a problem. Didn't think about it. Don't care. It was full. The storage was full. That was kind of annoying me. But other than that, it didn't need a new phone. Wasn't ever gonna buy one. Have never bought a phone outright either. I've always like contracted it because I just never been at a place where I could. Now that I kind of am, but this is why the points. Anyways, so I got an ad and I was like, holy smokes, that's beautiful. I need it.
Yeah,
I need it. And I saw this ad on the Friday, I think it was. Saturday I wanted to go, I was like, okay, do I buy it outright or should I go contract it again? Because I have a really good plan. So I was like, I wouldn't mind contracting it because I'm going to stay with these people. So I was like, I'll go to the Rogers store, talk to them, see if they'll do something for me like in the contract, if it's better than buying outright, whatnot, right? Couldn't go Saturday, or so I would have gone Saturday, but because they closed early. So I went Sunday. Kind of went, like, I knew I wanted this phone, and when I want something, I will get it. That is either a really good thing about me or a really bad thing.
I have it too. I think it's contagious. I'm kidding. I think we both have it.
Like, when I really, really want something, I will go out of my ends, pay whatever to get it. It's good or bad. You decide. So I went to the store. I'm like, do I get it? Like, I don't know if I was gonna, like, I wasn't going knowing that I'd leave with an iPhone. You know what I mean? Like, I went there to kind of see my options, because if I was gonna buy it outright, I would have to wait a couple of months, kind of thing, you know, to be financially responsible. So I go into the Rogers store. I'm talking to like my girl, because she sold me like the plans back in a couple of months ago. I have to leave her a review. I told her I would. I don't know where. They didn't give me an email. Anyways, sorry. I keep getting sidetracked. I'm such a bad storyteller. I get so sidetracked. There's a million thoughts going on in my head. Anyways, so I'm telling her, I want an iPhone 13, the green one. She goes to her back. There's one left in stock in the store. And I was like, that's my phone. I'm like, that's my phone. So I got it. I did a down payment and on contract. So just to lower my...
Oh, you didn't even buy it outright?
No. Because no,
boring.
Because then when I do a contract, I avoid like the whatever interest, whatever the extra taxes that we would have to pay if you bought it outright. I don't know, whatever. It was technically better of a deal, and I don't know. I don't care. I'm with this company anyways forever, so not forever, but for the long term. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. And like I paid a big down payment, so it's only like $20 extra a month on top of my bill.
You just said just?
Yeah.
$20?
It was 50. If I just contracted it, it would be 50 on top of my bill.
I know, but $20 a month added is still an insane amount.
So I left with an iPhone. With an iPhone. This is her, the green one.
Look at it.
So gorgeous. And I don't know if it's good or bad, because I literally bought it for the color. Like the iPhone 13 didn't give it a thought. Before the only reason I bought this iPhone was because it was green.
Listen, there's worse reasons to buy a phone.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
At least you like the look of yours.
Looks cute.
Some of us bought the yellow one simply because it was cheaper, and then bought a black case, and then it was clear. Yeah. And I have to look at my yellow phone for the rest of my life. Okay.
Speaking of yellows, this is where the story started, but I got sidetracked with my phone. Impulsive decisions in my family. Yeah. So I think my brother mentioned years ago that he likes the Jeep. You know,
I like the Jeep.
I don't care about cars. They're all the same to me. I could see you in a Jeep
if they could be electric.
I can only see you in not like a. I forget this. What are the low cars to the ground?
Sedans.
I can't see you in that. I can only see you in like you know whatever the Jeep is called.
Yeah.
Like. Or G-Wagon, Jeep, like something like that.
Yeah, it has to be. It's definitely going to be a 5-seater, but it's not going to be on the floor.
No, like I can't see you in a floor car.
No, I 100%. I drove my dad's pickup truck, and I was like,
yeah.
If I might just go into construction just so I can drive a pickup truck for the rest of my life without feeling guilty. Mm-hmm. But I was like, it's the perfect car for me because it's higher up and it's like a truck car. Mm-hmm.
I can see you in that 100%.
Yeah.
It's such a cute car.
How much did they get it for?
Buy it off. I think they must have got a good deal or someone of them got it. So my brother mentions that he likes the Jeep. Yeah. Whatever. You know? Again, my family's kind of crazy, like me. And all of a sudden, like a month ago, they mentioned like that, oh, like there's this dealer like selling a Jeep. Like they were like considering it. And like we have 2 cars. So yeah, they started like talking about it, and I was like, hey, like, it kind of took me off guard because like I know that Gus likes Jeeps, but he's also 16, doesn't even have any license. Like, and it's so irresponsible. He won't be driving anytime soon. And he's in no financial position to be driving anytime soon either. So they started considering it, and I was like so taken aback, and whatever, it fell through because it got sold, whatnot. All of a sudden, 2 days ago, they're like, oh, we're going to check out a Jeep. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay, whatever. But then again, like the other one fell through, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Didn't really think I didn't know if like, it was so serious. Well, not the next day, they're going back. They made a deal. Like I'm like almost, I don't want to say it yet because you don't have it. They have to do like all the the recall test and check whatever they have to do. Yeah. But like, we're gonna get a Jeep.
No way. That's sick. Yo, when you told me that,
yeah,
and your first thing wasn't a picture of the car, I was like,
yeah, she's like,
who does she think I am? And then she was like, oh, we don't have the car. I was like, oh, okay. Because then I was also like, I joked. Yeah. I was like, when are you picking me up? Her response should have been like, in 5 minutes. Yeah. And then she was like, in a week. And I was like,
yeah. She's like, where's it? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I would obviously send you a picture if it was here or if I went.
You didn't send me a picture of your phone. I had to ask for it like a peasant.
I was seeing you the next day, so I was like, do I need to? Sorry.
You were going to make me wait 24 hours.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear the way she talks to me? What a horrible...
if you wait, you appreciate it more.
No. It makes me mad. And then I don't want to see it.
No.
And then even when first day when I pull up to her place, and she's not like, look at my new phone. She's just, how's it going?
Like, sorry, I have to flex.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll buy something crazy next time and do it. Although there's nothing else crazy that I want to buy, to be honest.
I'll do that with my bike.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you better. I'll be so jealous. But yeah, so looks like we're getting a Jeep. I'm not that excited though. So because I'll tell you why. But for one, it's technically going to be like my brother's car in the future. Like the one I drive is technically my car. When I turn 25, I'll be paying my insurance on or I'll own it, whatever. Everything like that, like confused. I have an insurance man, I have a tax man. They tell me, they give me this money, I give it. Like, I don't care. I don't know anything about that stuff. Don't care to. But this thing, first of all, I like low cars. I'm very much the opposite. Yeah. I really do not like any, whatever, what are they called? They're called something. I don't know anything about cars. I don't know. No, because they're not
crossover.
Yeah, crossover. That's oh my God.
Oh, car girl.
Yeah. I don't like them. Like they're even though they're not like the other car. We have an Outlander, and that's not even that high. But like I still don't like it compared.
You don't like the height, or you just don't like the car?
I don't like the car. I think you're projecting. I don't like the height. I don't like the bigness of it. Like I don't like that when I have to push harder to make it go with the gas. Like when I just tap my Lancer and it can go, and then I have to like push it to
so
make
you
it go.
Like knowing that in a car accident you're the one getting squashed?
I know.
Yeah.
That's what my mom says.
Well, yeah. And you can't see anything from below. I hate low cars. And then you scrape the bottom.
Yeah. But I'm so used to them that so I'm not excited for that. Point 2. It doesn't have a backup camera, and I don't think I can genuinely drive without it. Like
you can get one attached.
Yeah, probably. I was like, I'm not driving it unless it has it because I'm so it's bad, but I am so reliant on that camera. That's number 2. Point 3, and the most important point is that it's not black, it's not white, it's not gray, it's not green, it's yellow, guys.
Your parents just wanted to make me feel better about my yellow iPhone.
And like for me, that's horrible because there's nothing more I hate for some reason in driving in a car that brings attention to you. Like for example, open roof, whatever, roof down. I hate driving in convertibles. Hate it with my passion. Like I just feel like everyone's watching me. Like I feel so judged. I just hate it. I hate it so much. And like a yellow car, actually you can take the top down off of it, I'm pretty sure. But
guys, next video is Roxanne driving the family car for the first time with the top down.
There's that, but I just like a yellow car. Like everyone's gonna be like, that's so rare that it's very noticeable, and like I hate the fact that people will be looking at me. So I am gonna be rarely driving that. But then, fun fact, because of whatever I don't know. My insurance man recommended this because there's 3 cars. I'm not gonna get into it, but like there's 3 drivers in this house and all the whatever ownerships, first, third, second, third driver, blah 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 blah. It's too much expensive to have all 3 cars insured for 3 people in mainly the winter. I think he said like whatever constitutes as the winter months. So one car needs to get packed away for the winter. So it can't be drive because there's no insurance. And guess which car it's gonna be, because the other one's Delilah's car. It's my Lancer.
Why wouldn't they put away the Jeep?
I think it was something based on insurance.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Idiot. But it has to be the Lancer that goes. And I was like, so that means for like 5 months of the year, I'm either gonna be in a Jeep or the other huge one.
Jeep.
Yeah, you're
I'm loving it, yeah.
Car.
I'm just hanging out with you all winter.
Yeah. It has to have a backup camera installed in it ASAP.
I'll get it for you.
Yeah, I'm not too excited, but it's not really my car anyways, so
it's fair.
Whatever.
It's my car.
Until it's...
Yeah, where's... Funny, you got a car? Gus's got a car. What about me? Huh?
You can have a Gus's car until he can actually drive. Yo, he's psyched that it's yellow. I was like...
I don't know if yellow will be my first pick, but better than the blue.
I don't know. Also, it's not yellow, so it's not like your phone. It's like an off yellow. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look up pictures.
It's not like yellow. It's like I don't know how to describe it.
Off yellow Jeep.
Like it's not bright yellow.
Yellow Jeep love.
It's a muted yellow.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
I don't know if it's that.
Yeah, this is probably it. So it's not like a bright. Yeah, it's like that.
No,
no.
It's more like borderline between like
this?
like a sand, like just between sand and yellow. That looks too bright still. That's
not
based on the
bright.
one picture my mom showed me, but I don't know.
It might have
to
been
be the judge. It might be a lighting too.
We haven't been having good lighting recently.
Yeah,
we haven't been having awfully bad weather. But that's fine, and that's better. The more muted, the better. The more undercover.
I guess, but I don't know.
Is it just like the classic Jeep?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Like everyone's gonna be more excited than I am.
Yeah.
Gonna top down ride in the summer.
We have to. Oh yeah. That's my one birthday request. Okay. Thanks.
It's what's it called? It's too bad we're changing our colorway for 2GBB. It could have been the 2GBB Mobile.
Oh damn! Well, I'll pay for a paint job.
Yeah. That's my fun. That's why my family is full of impulse buyers. So
it's tons of fun though. Honestly,
yeah.
Getting a Jeep is better than having to buy yourself a bike. And just to top it all off, the kid that I lose tutoring, my favorite kid. They're my neighbors, and they're moving out because their landlord wants their daughter to move in. I don't care. Sorry. To your daughter. Your daughter lives down the street. You don't need to have her next door, okay? So annoying.
What a scam.
It's a scam, but whatever. YOLO. I've fully accepted that, like, I think 2022. Sorry, yeah, 2022.
Yeah.
2022 is going to be a year of, like, it's going to try to bring me to my knees, but I won't let it.
No.
Right?
No
like,
way.
Very few things have made me, like, genuinely, like, okay, sure, I cried about my neighbors, but that was, like, years of pent-up anger towards these neighbors, and I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. No, they're garbage, but listen, I recovered, I've recuperated. But the reason it makes me think that is because, like, for example, when I had that awful day where I was on the bus for like 7 hours, I still managed to keep hope. You know, I came late to the exam. I still managed to keep hope. Things try to bring, I have 5 jobs. I'm going to get a bike.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get the bike tomorrow and I plan on my route. And if not, listen, YOLO. This is definitely the year where I'm allowing myself to make mistakes and being like, listen, I'm at the end of the day human. I'm not flawless as everyone thinks I am. And I'm finally forcing everyone to realize she's not flawless.
That's okay.
And that's okay. No one is.
It's the beauty of life, baby.
And not me. I'm going to try to get my G2.
Yeah.
Yo, driving school is expensive though. But
oh yeah.
Anything to drive you think your parents will let me drive your yellow Jeep if I got my G2?
Probably not. Okay. Unless you became insured as 4th driver.
I'll pay.
I
I'll
don't
pay
think
my
they
own.
do that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just joshing people. We'll talk later. I'm kidding.
Are you gonna start driving school in May? Too mean? Too far? You don't want a 10th task?
Look me in the eyes.
Yeah.
Did you hear the way she talks to me? What's wrong with you?
It's just we're gonna have to schedule time for you to braid my hair every weekend. In May. Actually, to be fair, this is the only early performance, so.
No, it's not. I might have to pick up tutoring on Saturdays.
Just braiding my hair at Friday at 11:30 p.m.
If I have time. Like,
she's not crashed out yet.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, unfortunately, braiding my hair is about an hour task.
It's like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You make it an hour because I'm like halfway through braiding her hair and then I'm like elastic and she's like, oh, I left those upstairs. And then she has to scurry on upstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna have fresh hair for you this time.
Thanks.
I think this is like, I think we're on day 4 and tomorrow, no, this
It's
is day
not
5.
good. This is day 1 and
This is day 5. It's like a rat's nest though. Back in the back, holy smokes. Like I was putting it in braids and like they were just stuck in chunks and I kind of was just like, well, it'll have to do till tomorrow night. It
That'll
needs to be
do.
fresh for Roxanne.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez, I can't relate to getting any notifications ever.
Okay, most of them are reminders.
Mm.
But cool. Wait,
Fair.
punch me.
Oh.
Oh, did I take a picture of my strawberries today? But yeah, if anyone doesn't follow me on TikTok, I started growing strawberries from Dollarama, and lo and behold, there's progress, baby.
They're
Let me
sprouting.
see. Did I take pictures? Yeah, I did. Thank goodness. I have 3 little babies.
I hope you get a strawberry by the end of the summer.
If I don't, after working 5 jobs, I don't think I
Your
can.
7th job is a gardener. You have to water your plant every day.
Yeah, my 11th task is,
Yeah.
is no, but for real, I also have to water my sister's plants every day.
Yeah.
Those are gonna die.
Okay, it's like your dog.
What?
It's like if you had a dog, but you don't, so you have plants. Yeah, you don't want them to, so you gotta water them.
They could die.
No, you won't let them.
Not my strawberries.
You know-
the other ones, because I don't have to water my strawberries every day. Did you know that?
Oh.
I'm chilling. I drowned them. I flooded them once,
And that's all you
and
need.
then now I
They're
just
good for
miss
the
them
summer,
every once
baby.
in a while. You know,
They're
toast. So they're
Toasting up.
toasty in
They're
there.
cooking up.
They're cooking.
So you know what's on my summer bucket list?
What?
Buy a bird feeder and set it up outside. I thought about it today. That made me really excited because I have a bird book, so I want to put
gonna
that.
be me setting up the bird feeder.
That made me really excited.
Yeah, we'll do our final version of bird watching.
In my own backyard.
Exactly.
Kind of love that. I'm gonna set it up. I'm really excited about that. I thought about that today. And it kind of made me giddy.
The thought of buying a bike made me giddy. I'm excited.
That would make you giddy. And like making a bird feeder would make me giddy. You know what I mean?
You're like, okay.
I can see you getting giddy over buying a bike, and I can see me getting giddy over making a bird
I think
feeder.
it's just the concept of spending money. I think I'm just excited to spend money. Oh, but I can't believe I almost. When was the last time? When did we do this?
Not
When
that
did I
long
go to
ago.
my passport? Day before.
The
I cut my
day
hair
of.
before.
Oh, that was.
So yeah,
The
I haven't
day
seen
of.
you yet. So yeah. So you guys watched me cut my hair.
Mm-hmm.
If you watched last week's episode, make sure you watch Roxanne's Beauty Salon episode 7. It's a great one. Let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
best client I've ever seen in my life. She's so beautiful, so sexy. It's me. But no, for real. So that day ended up being 2 days. So what I did was I cut my hair, got home maybe around 10, 11, proceeded to talk with my family, get scared by more squirrels. Again, if you don't understand that reference, go check out Roxanne's Beauty Salon episode 7. And then we realized that my brother had to get his passport done because we're all going to Chicago this month. And so because of COVID, so not even because of COVID backup, it's because the government offices are still working at half capacity because of COVID. So they can only serve so many people. So my brother had to go. We were planning on like waking up at like 4:30 and going. We were waking up at 4, leaving the house at 4:30 and going to the passport office 5 a.m. to line up to get him this passport. Okay. I look at the clock. It's like 1 a.m. Because after we were like talking, after I came home, whatever, like it's 1 a.m. Now, your girl had some finals to mark. So I was like, well, I'm not going to bed because especially I was like, I'm going to be tired anyways when I come home from the passport office. So I'm not going to have enough time to mark the midterms the next day because I'm going to be sleeping during the day. The finals, sorry. So I ended up pretty much staying up all night. I marked the midterms from like 1 a.m. approximately till I think I finished around 3:30. And then my siblings went to bed. So I like wake them up. And then turns out, so I waited until 4 to wake them up because I was like, okay, we said 4. Like I don't want to like screw them up or whatever. I probably should have woken them up earlier, but it's fine. It worked out well anyways. I was like 5 a.m. like we definitely would have gotten served. If we went any later than 5 a.m., we wouldn't have for sure. But anyways, so I wake them up, whatever. Turns out my sister didn't end up falling asleep. Like she was just like lying down. She tried to sleep, but she couldn't. And then waking up my younger brother. Oh my gosh. I thought me and my sister were going to have to drag him into the car. Like genuinely, like he's not waking up. And I was like, just wake up. We'll get there. And I was like, you can sleep in the car. Like we'll take first shift, whatever. And of course, so 4 o'clock rolls around, whatever. We managed to make it out of the house at 4:30. We get there. It's so cold. Like we had a nice week up until then. When we get there, it was so cold. Like I was wearing my jacket. I had like 3 layers on. I had pants. I had boots. Freezing. Okay. And then first of all, it was nice enough for me and my sister to come to keep my brother company because we thought we were going to be like, okay, like 2 people stay on watch. 1 person goes in the car to sleep, whatever. But then we all ended up just hanging out, the 3 of us, because we were like, well, I don't know. We were already awake at that point. So we were like, whatever. And then the McDonald's was opening up at 6. So we're like, yeah, I'm getting a coffee at 6. So like, whatever. We get there at 5 a.m. And like, I was like, let me out of the car. And then, because my brother was driving and my sister's in the passenger seat. So the easiest exit point was from the left side. So I was like, obviously the driver's not going to leave. So I was like, okay, I'll get out. You guys go park the car and then bring all the stuff over. And good thing. Because by the time it took for me to sit in line and for them to park the car and get there, I think there maybe were like 10 more people behind us. And at that point, there was a good lineup of people in front of us. So I was like, I genuinely, like, my brother for some reason was like, oh, I think there's only like 30 people in front of us. I was like, no. And then turns out there was more than 50 because our number was 54, but people were getting turned away. And I'll explain that in a moment. But anyway, so we were like just hanging out, whatever, like, yeah, so we were like just freezing for so long. And at first I wasn't tired, but then we got our coffees, and then the sun came out, so it was pretty nice, whatever. And then like we're like getting up, so they finally opened the office because I think they opened the mall at 8 and then they opened the office at 8:30. So they were like letting you in. They were going around giving people numbers. So they went and like there was like people like in front of us like yelling because they were pissed because what happens is like you're not allowed to get, at this point in time, if your date of travel isn't less than 25 business days, you can't get a passport right now this way. I think you can mail it in and it'll come in a couple months or whatever. But they were like, this way you cannot. So people lined up and they were in front of us. So that means before 5 a.m. They were lining up and they didn't even get served. And I was like, I feel bad for them, but I was like, I get like the thought process of kind of like, okay, if you let that slide, then like whatever, like it defeats the whole purpose of all of this, right? But I was like, yo, just take, like how, like, but because the issue was the processing, like the getting the papers processed and like taken from you. But I was like, just take the papers from her and then you could just like stamp it for a later date, you know? But then I was like, oh, that's the whole point. They can't process the papers. But yeah, so some people are getting peeved. Like they had like security there and stuff. Which I was like, honestly, rightfully so. At that point, like everyone's cranky. So I was like, I could see the attendants being a little snippy. The people obviously are snippy. And like, there was a sign, but it was like just at the very front entrance to the mall, nowhere along the super long lineup. But yeah. And then, there was one thing when, so there was a woman in front of us and like, and then the person in front of her like had a dog, and she like kind of went to like pet it, and this thing like snapped.
He was edgy too.
It was
4 a.m. You ripped out of bed
for sure. People were sitting on the concrete, like raw doggy on the concrete. I was like, how? We were all like, my brother's on a cooler, my sister's on a foldable. She was on a like a traditional cloth lawn chair, and then I was on like this random like lawn chair that was like about to freaking break apart. Like the left armrest wasn't working, and it was just like, and then I was actually fine up until around 9 a.m. and then that's when it like I crashed. So like I had pants I had to return to H&M. So I was like, okay, whatever, like Square One was close by, so we were like, okay, well, once somebody gets served, whatever, my brother gets served, we'll go on to H&M, return my pants, we'll come pick them up, whatever. Because like at the time we thought we were gonna wait there until like 1 p.m. So we were like, okay, we have time to kill, might as well. When in Mississauga?
Yeah.
But then we get in the car at 9. I look up, freaking Square One opens up at 10, and I was like, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna close my eyes, and then I went to bed, and like I just conked out, and then my brother got served at like 10:30. We got home at like 11, and I was just in bed, and I had tutoring at 4, so I had to wake up, and it was just like brutal. But one of my favorite things is one of our friends, Alejandro, he calls me, and he's like, I think it's like 3:30 at this point. And like I said,
I thought he was going to be in the morning. I was like,
no,
this guy's nuts.
PM. So he called me at like 3:30 PM, and like my alarm was set for 3. So good thing he called, because I was kind of like snoozing it, and I was like, oh, I have some time, because they were my neighbors. So I was like, I don't need a lot of time. And then he's like, hey, what are you up to? And I was like, oh, I was just sleeping. And he's like, girl, it's 3:30. And I was like, bro, I went to bed at 11. And he was like, oh, okay, my bad. But it was just funny, because obviously it's like, are you okay? Like, if you're waking up at 3:30, like something's going on, you know? Like, and I was like, oh no, I pulled it on there. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, fair. So that just made me laugh, because I was like, hey.
Just woke up.
Literally. And then the next week I was struggling with days so hard. Like that for some reason screwed me up so bad. But I was so tired that like the next night I went to bed no problem. Like even though I slept from like 11 to 3 and went to bed at like midnight, I was out like a light. So, but it was a fun story.
It is. It's a fun experience.
Yeah, we did. And I was like, don't get me wrong, like it was obviously like difficult, but I was like, it would have been so much more unpleasant if we didn't come, like me and my sister, my brother. So I was like, listen, like I realistically, luckily don't have anything going on where like it actually impeded my life. So I was like, it just made alone pleasant for a couple hours. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, YOLO.
I would never do that at 5 a.m. for anyone. I'm kidding. I would for you.
There we go. There we have it.
That day, I don't know. I guess everyone's gonna travel soon. That's why there's like a rush for passports. But that day, like their blog TO was like posting how lines were like humongo, and I was like, yikes! Good thing you got it. Yeah. So. It's okay. He can go to Chicago. If I pick it up, I have to pick it up, guys. Yeah.
That's my favorite thing. He tells me the pickup day. I was like, bro, I can't. I'm working. And he's like, what? And then also,
it's in Mississauga.
The passport office in Mississauga. Again, I don't drive.
Like,
what? That would be... That's what it would come to. Sad enough.
Your first 10K bike ride? To pick up your brother's passport.
That is exactly what it would come to.
God, I'm kind of scared though that they're gonna keep me there for like 5 hours.
Why?
I don't know.
They said someone else can pick it up for him.
Never trust the passport office. Their service center. YOLO. Again.
YOLO.
Maybe I'll get a crazy story out of that.
Yeah, exactly. It's all for the fun of it. You know?
Never know. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming along today.
Yeah.
We started off with the ice cream review and ended with
an all-nighter.
Exactly. Nothing better than that on 2GBB, let me tell ya.
This is it. This is it, people. So make sure to subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up, this podcast. Like this podcast.
Heck yeah.
What else? Follow us on all our socials, or Instagram, or Twitter, or TikTok.
They're all on screen now.
And they're all tons of fun.
And you all know them.
So tune in to make sure you don't miss an episode, a video, and or a podcast. Exactly. Because, listen, otherwise you're going to be behind on all these stories.
Exactly. So. And you got to keep up. You got to keep up.
I want to have 5 jobs in the month of May. So you guys want to miss out on those stories?
Never.
I don't think so.
No.
And we got a great episode of BRBBC coming out next week. You do not want to miss it. Let me tell you. That was a fun episode to record, okay?
Exactly.
People, so...
Yeah. With that, guys... And remember, kids, don't do too much.